Long before Nepal became one kingdom, the land was divided among many rulers. In the Kathmandu Valley, the Mala kings built prosperous cities filled with palaces, temples, and marketplaces. Beyond the valley lay dozens of hill domains, each with its own leaders and ambitions. These communities spoke different languages and practiced varied customs, yet they were linked by the currents of Hinduism and Buddhism, as well as by trade routes that carried goods and ideas between India and Tibet. In the mid-18th century, a shift began. The Shah dynasty, under the leadership of King Prithvi Narayan Shah, set out to unite the patchwork of valley and hill regions. Through determined campaigns and carefully chosen alliances, he laid the foundations of a larger realm, with Kathmandu as its political and cultural center. Nepal's position between two powerful neighbors, China to the north and India to the south, shaped its destiny. The kingdom had to guard its independence while engaging in diplomacy and commerce. In the early 19th century, the Anglo-Nepalese War marked a turning point. Although Nepal lost some of its territory, it avoided colonization, standing out as one of the few lands in South Asia to maintain sovereignty. Today, Nepal is experiencing a series of domestic protests. In fact, as of making this video, the youth are in the process of overthrowing their corrupt government. I've decided to play Nepal today to commemorate their actions. If your government is threatening your rights, stand up and fight back. Anyways, back to the video at hand. Nepal unfortunately has no formables, so we're gonna spice this game up by only allowing ourselves to take over the mountainous terrain on the map, and that's pretty lore accurate for Nepal as well. Let's get right into it. Fun fact, this is actually the first game I'm playing as a smaller country post-AI update, so I'm not sure what to expect. In the lobby, I didn't see India being a player, so that is good for us. Alright, first things first, ignore safety regulations and improve infrastructure. We'll build a civilian factory on the capital, one electronic, fertilizer, motor, and a steel factory. Let's get rid of both of those policies and do favor the political elite. See, we're gaining 0.1 corruption. We got to do tier 3 anti-corruption to counter them. Ban supercomputers. Cybernetic infantry. I love when the game is so smooth like that. Sometimes you'll have to double click on them because the game will be lagging. I mean, the aggressive generals are pretty good. We got 2 of them. This guy's better. Mass production, Grand Fleet, and I'm not sure what doctrine I want to use, so we won't choose one right now. Let's justify on Bhutan and Afghanistan. Oh, I think India just became a player. States focus press regulation. So if India is a player, we might do specialization, honestly. And I think that's the move anyway, because we're going to be taking over mountains only. And getting that mountain attack from specialization would be really good. See the factory setup. 2 steel, 2 electronics, 2 fertilizer. Oh my gosh, this guy might be a gamer. 25 to Mexico, 11 to Indonesia. Max research, education, government, military, minimum taxes. 14 electronics to the internal. And the fertilizer, we'll try to sell some more of this. All right, now we have 2 motor. Not 3. That looked very similar to my factory setup as a superpower. Usually it's 2 elex, 2 steel, 2 fert, 3 motor, and then like 7 or 8 civilian factories. I don't think India is doing that though. Propaganda only. Yeah, now we're mountain specializing these troops. Oh, he knows. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're screwed. This game is pretty much over. I'm gonna keep playing it though. Maybe something will go in our favor. But India knows how to specialize and stuff. Please don't lose. Come on, guys. We got this, right? Let's go. So, still no civilian factories from India. Oh, let me steal India's treasury. Conquest on Pakistan. War to go on Tajikistan. There we go. Don't tell me that's for me. Let's build recruitment centers all over the country. Low party loyalty. So he's not on specialization, which is very good for us, actually. Yes, troops are spawning as bronze. Nova Axis, is this the capital? It is the capital. Let's invest them. Yeah, our capital is very close to being 1 million population. We'll be able to spawn some tanks if we can get that up there. Oh man, if I was a superpower right now, I'd totally be funding Pakistan's manpower. We'll have to take a lot of attrition, but will get a little bit away from India, get us a better position. So let's do it. We'll sacrifice 30,000 troops to go try and take over Tajikistan. Minimum party loyalty. Oh, he left the game. That's really good. Political reformer. And there's our mountain specialization. Now, we won't be taking the advanced training until later on in the game. What is this? Why did India just spawn troops? AI versus AI? We have arrived. Tajikistan has made 80,000 troops. Wait, so the Indian AI is going to be spawning troops the entire time, even if they're an AI at war with another AI. Oh, dude, they're going to have so many troops by the time we attack them. That's going to be so bad. Constitutional monarch power. Continuing our development of Nepal. We should win this. We got 2x attack. Yeah, pretty easily. Ooh, that makes me wonder if we can just kill all of the troops on the capital, because we killed that unit pretty fast. Should we try it? Oh gosh, I don't want to charge this troop and then all of mine die. That'd be pretty bad. Let's do it. Okay, that was obviously a mistake. Let's cut that out of the video. Editor, myself, cut that out. Hey, nothing wrong with a little experimentation. That's how you learn. I just thought we killed this unit so easily. I was like, okay, maybe we can charge the capital. No, manpower's our biggest issue. And because of the new AI update, of course, this is going to be, it's even more of a problem. Let's build another electronic factory. There's absolute monarch power. Wow, so this is the average small country experience here. Especially if you're doing a challenge like this, you cannot expand anywhere. You gotta build up for a while. Yeah, I mean, General of the Army, need him for sure. We also got a Chief of Staff in here who is a nationalist. So they'll be providing us more buffs whenever we switch over to fascism. Hey, we got somebody playing Chubu. I've done that before. Nice. Screw your loyalist military academies. Jeez, bro, look at this, dude. I wonder if the Indian player did that on purpose. That's interesting. And another electronic factory. We're making so many electronic factories because I eventually want to do a Computer Advancement Act. Let's do advance the research. That would be so funny if we ran into an AI funder this game. Let's do state religion. I don't have any airports up here, but I guess we could get some attack or bombardment on Tajikistan's capital. Let's take a look at the world. We got NAU about to form. Oh, wow. What's going on down here? Brazil, Argentine Liberation War. I'm assuming they did that because Argentina invaded Uruguay, probably. Germany trying to do a Germany. Extended working hours. You know, I'll say it again, but this needs more debuffs. I think a manpower debuff for the extended and unlimited working hour laws is appropriate. Honestly, we'll move all 70,000 troops up to Tajikistan. Head of government. We're just chilling right now. It's already 2021. Chief Judge. Does anybody have any aircraft parts they will allow me to purchase? Nice, thank you, Ukraine. I appreciate that. Let's do public welfare, prosperity. Lost half of the army moving through this. All right, we'll go for these troops first. Screw that capital, man, honestly. See, look at that. We just destroy that, obliterate that, but we don't do it to this. We just instantly lose. Maybe it's because they outnumber us. But yeah, we just absolutely destroy those units. But let's get our troops in the flanking position. And we have the attacker now, so we can begin with some bombardment. Unlimited working hours. That puts us at 56 electronics gain. Now we can do a Computer Advancement Act. Yeah, I feel like because we weren't able to get that early game expansion because of the AI, we're gonna have to take advantage of the technology to stay ahead in this game. Nice. Stock market doing well. Awesome. Let's develop everything. Motor parts, 7.9. So we can do Transport Act, improve infrastructure. That's one of the good things about being a small country. You can do all those nice policies. Are they still training? What the fuck? Are they training up to the maximum level, mate? You can't even train this high as a player. That's insane. Yes, an education minister, +9. 2 countries down, it's 2022. Now we'll go for Kyrgyzstan. They are also all mountains. Let's build an aircraft factory on the capital. You have to raise the internal electronics trade a little bit. Just a steamroll. Perfect. We can now do aircraft subsidization and power generation act. I'll need to buy some oil. There's only so many cities we can take from Uzbekistan because most of their country, the land area, is plains. We're moving up in the world, boys. Nationalism. Oh, we got some technology available. Let's just do the basic stuff. Tax income, political science, and then after that, we'll finish the etc. infantry upgrades, and then see where the game takes us after that. We should win this, right? Yes. Yeah, let's get that capital and weaken their manpower income. We did get a fortifications expert. He's level 2 though, but he's pretty cheap. And honestly, I'm gonna pick him up. The thing about playing smaller countries is once you start snowballing, you become unstoppable because of all the buffs you get in the early game with technology. Iran's gonna be the crown jewel because they're all mountainous, basically, besides this area. They have a lot of population there too. Corporatist state doctrine. I hope this video is acting as sort of a guide on how to play the smaller countries. You really just gotta be more patient, that's all it is. That's what I'm looking for right there, a mountaineer general. The entire country is gonna be mountains, which means we'll be utilizing that buff 100% of the time. Wait, let's watch how fast we kill this Uzbekistan troop. That's on mountains, right? Yes, it is. Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, we have 900% global attack. That is unfortunate though, because we look at the player count of this server right now. So this is like the average small country experience. The time you're ready to actually play the game, the server's dead, man. You can release this as a puppet. Yep, there we go. And then we can just, yeah, all of the land we accidentally take over, we'll just give it to this puppet state. Yeah, now we're completely mountains. So we'll do refined resource management, anti-corruption measures, financial analytics, industrial robotic miners, and probably go heavy into aircraft after all of that. Honestly, we should be able to auto-capture, even with the Afghan troops, because our troops are so strong. Let's see, 12k versus 30, who wins? Yeah. I will declare war on the Maldives. We're reaching a pretty respectable population, which means we'll be able to utilize war bonds and emergency war fund just a bit better. I'd say once we take over Iran, we'll be able to start getting into some player wars. The first one might be Turkey. Turkey-Austrian annexation war. Oh my gosh, they've just jumped Germany. Rip Germany. I don't think there's any coming back from that. And fascism. Well, I told Russia China's about to attack him, and this guy is still not even spawned one troop. I don't think he has a single bit of military anywhere. All right, here's my idea. We take this city. We stay on the mountains, we get the mountain buff, and then we win against those Indian troops. Oh my gosh. Yeah, our attack stat must be 4,000 right now or something on mountains. That's insane. Turkey said he was leaving, so maybe I can attack him before he leaves. Let's get a war goal on him. All right, we're not taking over India. I can't be bothered with that. We got Iran. Oh, and he released all. That's so unfortunate. Well, I want to expand into somebody. Going straight into Europe, I guess, and that's how we're going to get the action. Yeah, I think most of the player base just doesn't like doing player wars, so when it's reaching the end game and everybody's pretty much built up and something is about to happen, everybody just leaves because nobody really wants to do player wars. Most of the player base doesn't. So sad. Bosnia's mountainous. Switzerland's mountainous. Everyone really hasn't taken note to how Nepal is actually the threat besides me, huh? He knows. Is Iberia threatening to nuke me? Because he said that right after Ukraine mentioned that I was the real threat in the server. I think I'm gonna attack you, Iberia. I don't think I'm gonna let you get away with just saying that, pal. The Iranian unrest is done. Anybody who is even remotely on mountains, their military is getting instantly disintegrated. All right, let me white piece the Maldives, and I need to give away this land and this random piece of plains right here. I'm gonna give that to Kirak. I'm getting that war goal on Iberia in advance, just so he knows we're coming for him. Iberia is actually allied to China. Oh, I didn't notice them. Yeah, so we'll just attack both of them. These 390,000 troops should be enough to wipe out Iberia. Oh, and he leaves the game. Dude just saw my troops and he just backed out. All right, let's go. It's time. Chinese war. I'm just gonna attack everyone. See, we gotta be smart about this. There's no way I'm engaging a Chinese troop on plains terrain. Yeah, so let's make a lot of air force. Some fighters, get some attackers. North America, he's been developing. Hopefully he gives us a nice fight. South Africa, let's attack him. Germany. There we go. I don't actually want to attack Ukraine, if I'm being honest, because he has good terrain. It's funny, in this situation, good terrain would be plains for my opponents. Holy crap. I mean, that just proves it right there. Look at how long the troops take to die in mountains just to go eat. You know what? I'll believe China. I will believe him. He's probably telling the truth. Yeah, there's Germany. Just wanted to get South Africa out of Europe. Okay, well, we've won against China, pretty much. Yeah, he's on tank still. Yeah, let's see the infantry versus the Chinese tanks over here. They don't have a lot of mountains. That's a beautiful Nepal right there. That's what it should be looking like, right? I just realized Iran's been getting captured this entire time. That's our economy. So we can even do underground labs and possibly isotope. Yep, let's do that as well. North American Chinese annexation war. Not on my watch, buddy. You're not coming over here. But we have nothing to use against America is the thing. I need to go kill South Africa. We've been in a war with this guy for quite a while. I've noticed he made some bombers, so let's select the most major cities we have and make some anti-air on them. Yeah, please don't notice me, South Africa. He's sending an invasion force. Ooh. He's gonna have to send that back because getting bases over here. Once this infantry lands, it's over, pretty much. South Africa left the game. Why is everybody leaving the damn game, bro? Let's start doing some airports. I'm gonna do some bombers on the USA. That's a lot of troops down in the south. The power of Air Force. Guys, I'm sorry. I've accidentally broken the point of the video. It's gonna take a naval landing and superior naval technology, so we'll go into that next. South American, North American annexation war. We should make this a three-way war. Yeah, I'm gonna bomb the USSA, and then we'll work our way up to North America. Oh yeah, it's also time for shock and awe. Wait, let me make sure my bombers are moving first. Are they bugged? United States of South America, come on. Okay, they might be bugged. Of course they're bugged. I hate when the bombers do this, it's so sad. Oh, 16% corruption. Let's get rid of underground labs briefly. Oh, that's what he was doing. That's smart. I haven't seen that strategy used in a long time. He was in a liberation war goal with Barbados. He conquered the Barbados. When the war started going not in his favor, he just releases all. I haven't seen that strategy used in a long time. Yeah, the bombers are completely f***ed up. They're not even auto-capturing. Okay, we've pretty much won. Just because everybody else left. Look at these guys. GG, well played, everyone. Yeah, there's not much he can do, is there? Wait, Ukraine does have mountains right here. I wonder if we can bait him to recapture. Holy crap, why are his tanks so fast, mate? Attack that mountain. I hate to auto-capture. That'd be the best move in this situation, but I would like to get some winning engagements against this guy. We'll do a flank on him. Yeah, there we go. Damn, dude. Okay, I'm back on mountains. We should win this. Yes. Won that. Good. I can't seem to beat this unit, though. Come on. Oh my god. We have 11 million right here. GG well played, truly. I think he's on Maneuver Warfare. His tanks are insanely quick. Alright, that's it. Wait, no it's not. Hold on. I got some stuff here we gotta give away. Accidentally took it. It's looking like we have achieved lore accurate Nepal. We only own the mountains. Check that out. Not too bad looking borders, honestly. Actually, it's pretty dang bad over here once you get into China. GG well played. Thank you all for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next one. Peace out.